Happy Cinco de Mayo, Feliz Cinco de Mayo to everyone, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Chef Rex, and today we're gonna make one of the most famous Mexican dishes here in the US, and it's guacamole. A good guacamole needs really good avocado, and it's gonna be better if it's avocados from Mexico. So let's start with this recipe. We're gonna be using the guacamole recipe from Cook I Do in metric units. That's the beauty of Thermomix. No matter if you open a recipe made in imperial or metric units, it will do the changes automatically. So we're gonna start. The first thing the recipe is asking us is 85 grams of onions halved. Onion is it's very important in any guacamole. A little bit more, más o menos. Okay, then the recipe is asking from serrano chili, deseeded, or one fresh chili deseeded. Okay, here is where we start taking some decisions. If you like spicy heat guacamole, then what I recommend is that you put the chili. This is a serrano chili. It's fresh. When it's fresh, it's more hot than when it's dry, obviously. And we can put it completely like this. In my case, I love chili, so I'm gonna put this. And also I'm gonna put another one because I like it very much. But I'm gonna give you the technique for deseeding any fresh chili. So you're gonna cut it in fourths, lengthwise. And once you have this, you're gonna put the skin on the lower part, and then you're gonna just move your knife and remove the veins and the skins. So I'm gonna make another one for you to see. So as you can see, we're removing the veins and seeds in a very simple way, and we put this. But we love chili. We're gonna put 2 whole chilies on this recipe. Okay, another very important ingredient on any guacamole is lime juice. Needs to be lime, not lemon, lime juice. But a thing that this recipe doesn't ask for, and it's very important in my opinion for any guacamole, it's garlic. So although the recipe is not asking for garlic, we're gonna put 1 clove of garlic. And now we're gonna put the lemon juice. It asks for 15 to 20 grams of lime juice. Normally 1/2 goes almost to 10 to 15 grams. This is 13. And you can use, if you like it to be very acid, you can put the 20 gram. If you don't like it that acid, you can wait and just put once. In this case, I advise you to put just half. Do the guacamole, taste it. And if it needs more, you can put an additional lime juice and just stir it with a spoon. It's not a big deal. Okay, now it's asking for salt, very important ingredient. We're gonna be putting 1 teaspoon of salt or salt to taste. I'm putting 1 teaspoon of salt. Next, 2 to 3 sprigs of fresh cilantro, only the leaves. Here I have. And now it's asking us to put the measuring cup on the lid. And we're gonna move selector for 5 seconds on speed 5. So we're gonna chop. In any good guacamole, you need to feel the texture of the onion. So the onion cannot be super fine, needs to be chopped a little bit roughly so you can taste it. You can feel it when you're eating the guacamole. So that's how it looks. We're gonna use the spatula a little bit. Okay. Now it's asking for 200 grams of tomatoes in quarters. In Mexico we use Roma tomato. These are Roma tomatoes, and that's what we're gonna be using. Obviously, tomatoes are more delicate, so you cannot chop them at the same speed and time that you chop the onions. That's why it's a second pass. So it's gonna be only 3 seconds, speed 5. Actually, tomatoes, it's an addition to the guacamole that it's more common in the US rather than in Mexico. In Mexico, normally guacamole, we normally don't put tomatoes, but here it's very common that the guacamole is served with tomatoes. So we're using this recipe that's asked for it. Now it's asking for 500 grams of ripe avocado. It's very important that the avocado is good the day that you're gonna use it. It's on a good stage of ripeness. You can feel that because it's gonna be firm, but it's gonna be a little bit soft. It's not gonna be very hard. The color, instead of green, it's gonna be more black. And I'm gonna show you the easiest way to open an avocado. You start here, and then just round, round, round. One side and another side, and you open the avocado. The easiest way to remove the seed is like this. And the easiest way to put the avocado is with a spoon. Take the avocado out of the skin, it's like this. So we're gonna put the scale on 0, and it's gonna be 46. So we're gonna be using this, you're gonna be using more or less three medium-sized avocados. The smell from the onion, the garlic, the cilantro, and the tomato and the lime juice, it's really, really nice. For me, that smell is like party smell when I was a little boy. Okay. We're going to insert the measuring cup again. And now we're gonna program 5 seconds, and if you can see, it's reverse. So we're not gonna chop, we're gonna just stir. But the speed is gonna be enough to mash the avocado and mix it with the rest of the ingredients. So we're gonna move the dial to speed 5. And done. It says you can adjust the seasoning to taste and then serve. So this is the perfect moment that we're gonna be tasting. And what are we gonna check about salt? We're gonna check the acidity. Okay, in this case, I think this recipe is perfect. And now we're gonna serve it in a bowl. We're gonna garnish with a little bit of fresh chopped onion, a little bit of chopped cilantro, and here it is, a Mexican guacamole. And you remember, you can modify the recipes from Cook I Do. The only thing you need, it's a tortilla chip, and enjoy. Well, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being with me on this recipe. I'm Chef Frex, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.